So this week we've been focusing on pain. So a little technique or routine that I like to get into is in Google Ads, looking at worst 5. So which ad groups across the whole account which are spending the most money and have the worst return on ad spend. And then what can we do about it? So again, what we discovered is some thin landing pages, which we're working on. I mentioned that in some earlier videos, and that's paying dividends for us. The challenge we have with this site is there are literally thousands of products. So what tends to happen, again, in an earlier video I mentioned, kind of pushing pretty hard on the return on ad spend target. It's a target ROAS. So we had a campaign that was performing pretty well, pretty consistent, good conversion rates. So we kind of put the pedal to the metal, as it were, and we lowered the return on ad spend target to a point where we're probably breaking even. But what that did is kind of exposed some more pain, created some more pain for us to fix, but I see that as opportunity. So effectively we ran the machine harder, and when you run any machine harder, you know what happens. Flaws start to appear, gaps start to appear, you get an oil leak or two, you get inefficiencies, but you start getting data, and this is all data driven, so that's really, really important for us. The good news today, looking back at some data, is that our revenue is continuing to climb. Yesterday was an awesome day, so looking at 18 conversions just through Google Ads, which is significantly more than we were having 4 or 5 months ago. So a day with 10 conversions would be a great target like 6 months ago, but now we're hitting days like we're getting 18 conversions, which is really good. So made a few adjustments on that kind of that risky campaign. So we've given it more budget. Now it's kind of learning more, it's getting more data, it's getting more clicks. Google's system is kind of going, give me more budget, and so I've given it more budget, but increased the return on ad spend as well. So now the machine has more data to learn from. It knows kind of what works and what doesn't, and so do we. So going back to what I said earlier, we're kind of looking at that kind of worst 5, and that actually reveals probably several hundred pages which we'll spend some time optimizing, get some treatments we coming for, start lowering that cost per click, increasing the ad rank, increasing visibility, which gives us more clicks, and of course, because our page is better, we'll get more sales. So exciting times.